XRP, the new Apple. Imagine a world being early to Apple, Amazon, Google. In today's video, I'm going to break down how I believe personally, my personal opinion, that XRP is the new Apple. It's one of those investments where people are going to be saying, man, I got into XRP at $100. Man, I got into XRP at 50. Man, I got into XRP at $10. And man, can you imagine? I got into XRP at $1.70. And some people are going to be saying, hey, I got into XRP at 17 cents. But all levels are going to be absolutely remarkable for those people's future. So what I'm going to do is a little bit different video today because I am getting thousands of messages across all platforms, from TikTok to Instagram to YouTube, all over in our comments and our messages. And so what I'm going to do is, first of all, I'm going to share with you guys. What I'm going to share with you is my personal perspective and exactly what I'm doing and what I'm explaining to the people around me and the people close to me. Okay. I'm just going to share with you everything I'm doing and my perspective on what's going to happen. You have to do your own research. The key to this is not asking someone what do they invest in it, but why do they invest in it? Okay. It doesn't matter what somebody comments or what somebody says or what this YouTuber says or this financial person says or what this whatever it is person says about my strategy. Is I am an oak tree. I said this in a recent video. I'm like an oak tree. My roots are deep in the ground. When I set a plan, I stick to it. And all I do like a farmer is I wake up every single morning, I till the ground, I water the ground. I allow the sun to come up and the sun to go down. When something happens that I can't control, I'm stoic with my emotions. But what I've stood tall on is everything I speak about is something I'm actually doing or I own myself. So what I'm about to share with you, be very clear. This is my strategy. And this is what I'm telling people close to me. Okay. So today we're going to look at the markets and we're going to see XRP just hit $1.70. Very exciting. Now what's happening is people are doing what's called FOMO, fear of missing out. People are going to start come rushing in. This is going to happen at $2. This is going to happen at $5. This is going to happen at $10. And it's going to happen in the next bull run when we go to 100 to whatever people think it's going to go to. But the first thing that I want to share with you is I'm not worried about the short-term price. I am long-term, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years. I'm also thinking about my grandkids with my Rockefeller Trust from generation to generation. So I have a long-term horizon, and then I reverse engineer it all the way to the daily horizon, which we're going to talk about today, all the way to the future. So this is what the market is doing today. We told you guys around Thanksgiving, we're going to start to see some parabolic moves. You know, we saw the messages on Twitter and all that stuff. And here we are, day after Thanksgiving, XRP hits $1.70. So Bitcoin's sitting at 98,000, ETH is sitting at 3,600, Solana at 244, and XRP, as we sit today, as we woke up, is up 16.32% at $1.42. Okay, now the first thing that we need to talk about is people's expectations. Okay, this is where people get super wrecked in crypto. Because of the get rich quick, because of the meme coins, because of all this stuff happening, it skews people's fundamental understanding of investments. For an investment to go up 16% is remarkable. People like, it only went up 16%. I thought it was going to 589. I thought it was going to 10,000. And that's where the problem with this industry comes in, is because of the meme coins, because of these huge parabolic moves where a lot of these people can't even pull their money. They're trying to get rich quick. It's just like going to a casino. So the first thing we have to do is look at realistic price predictions. Okay. What I think is going to happen in this bull run, I think realistically, I have on my price target, my first one is $2.70. My second one's around $5. My high predictions in regards to kind of moon strategy, $7 to $10. And 14 is my highest target. That's where that's like something parabolic happens, the ETF gets approved and we just get a huge influx of people coming in. Okay, that'd be fantastic. Realistically, $5. I definitely believe that. Now here's the thing. my first strategy. If it doesn't hit that, it doesn't matter to me. Because remember, my brain is long-term fundamental. Okay. I'm holding 100% of my Bitcoin. I'll explain that strategy in just a moment. And I'm exiting 50% of all my alternative coins, all other cryptocurrencies. Okay. I'm only exiting if it hits the targets. That's it. My first target for XRP is $2.70. I will exit 10% of 50% of my portfolio. Okay. So that's the first thing that you have to do in this type of industries. You have to have a strategy. You have to have an exit plan. Okay. But also something to think about is if you're going to exit a market, think about the US dollar. Why would you exit into fiat? Or why would you exit into something where they're going to use your money to put it back into the capital markets to lend it out to the next person to make interest income? You got to start to think like a bank. Okay. So the 50% that I'm exiting, every single dime is accounted for. When I exit at those targets, I'm pulling out. It's either going to go back in when it dips, or the first thing, actually, let me go back. The first thing that I do is I max fund my cash value life insurance policies. Now, why do I use cash value life insurance? I've showed with you guys the risk pyramid. Okay, there's a risk pyramid. On the left side, it's high risk, high return. The higher the risk, the higher return. Crypto is at the top of that. Okay, so I have a long-term strategy with my crypto because I know what I hold. And also I have a short-term strategy because I don't know what the future holds. Let me say it. It sounds like I'm talking out of two sides of mass, but listen to what I'm saying. We don't know what's going to happen with regulation. So it'd be silly not to diversify a little bit of your profits outside of crypto into things that have been here forever. Insurance has been here since the Roman days. It's been through Great Depressions, recessions, world wars. If insurance companies collapse, we're in big trouble. We're much more worried. We're not worried about our finances if insurance companies collapse. So what I do is I pull profits. The first thing I do is max fund my cash value life insurance policies. I do that for three reasons. Number one is now my house money that I pulled from the crypto market that I made unbelievable returns. My principal is insured. Number two is I like to have access to my money, like my own bank, is I can access the cash value tax-free with tax code 7702A, and I'm getting market-like returns. So why would I take my profits and store it in a bank account in fiat when they're going to do the same thing with my money? You see what I'm doing? I'm transmuting that energetic frequency, profits, and I'm putting it and doing the same thing a bank would do. Okay, so that's my number one step when I do that. When there's cash left over, I'm going to buy a little bit more silver. I'm getting into real estate for tax liabilities. Okay, I'm not a real estate expert, but I do know based on my increased income since 2020 to now, and especially going into 2025, I'm definitely going to need tax liability. So I'm going to start a long-term real estate portfolio, and then I'm going back into crypto. Okay, because we're going to go through this bull run right now. Today, what is the date today? Today is November 29th, 2024. So take a deep breath. Okay, we're going to see big pumps in the crypto market, then it's going to cool off. Big pumps, and then it's going to cool off. So if you're new to crypto, know that's going to happen. You're going to get these huge pumps. Everybody's like, well, what's happened in the market? It has to cool off, guys. Have you ever seen a market go straight up? No. You've never seen a market go straight up. Has a relationship ever been perfect? No. Has a business ever? No. Everything's a wave of energy. So we're going through a really nice wave of energy right now. It's going to go up, then it'll cool off. Go up, cool off. So you're going to see that over the next 12, 14 months. Big parabolic moves, cool off. Big parabolic move, cool off. That's why I have exit targets. Okay. So you're about to go into a parabolic move back into 2024, January, February, March, April. You're going to see a blow off top. Cryptos are just going to skyrocket. Take a deep breath. Okay. We got a long term horizon on, right? So with long term horizon shows us where we're going to be in the future. We're diversified outside of crypto. We're getting that big moat around our kingdom. So we're protected. Okay. We got our Rockefeller Trust around the whole thing. So the ecosystem is ready to go for generation to generation. And you got to stay calm during these times. Okay. Now, one of the biggest things that I want to talk about is what I believe is going to happen over the next 14 months. Okay. So right now, there's a lot of you are rushing in because fear of missing out. That's okay. Some of you are going to come rushing in at $5 and $10. Now, the thing is, we're still really, really, really early. Okay. Really early. So my strategy, okay, my main strategy is to accumulate as much Bitcoin and XRP as humanly possible. That's my strategy. I have a lot of other alternative coins. I'm a big ISO token person. Okay. That's one of my big strategies. So for my family's retirement, because the top three And I'm not saying that you should buy these. I'm saying it's going to be like the dot-com auto boom. There's going to be Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XRP. Those are going to be the top three. Solana will be up there in the top four. Okay. Those are the top three. So again, let's recap this part. Get out of the get rich quick mentality. If you put $100 in, you double your money. That's unheard of. And the problem is these crypto bros out there are teaching you guys they're making 3,000, 200,000% on their money. It's just not realistic. It doesn't make sense. And just like the casino, when you do that once, you think you're going to do it again, you're going to get wrecked. I'm speaking from experience. When I got in early 2020, we got wrecked over and over again because we're chasing all these influencers. And then we find out when the dust settles, they're rich in the bull market and they're broke in the bear market. We built ecosystems, we built businesses, we built cash flow, we got Rockefeller waterfall systems. We made sure that we used this bull run, the last bull run, to set our families up. So bull run number one is education, learning, getting your bumps and bruises. Bull run number two, which is where we're in now, is wealth. Bull run number three is generational wealth. Okay, so here's what I believe is going to happen. So now we're going to start to see these, like these, it's like a pressure thing. It's going to shoot up like a rocket, which we're going through right now. Everybody's going to get all hypey and excited. And then all of a sudden it's going to cool off. Okay. Then we're going to go in December, boom, it's going to shoot up and it's going to cool off. And then January, February, March, the Bitcoin dominance. Let me show you the guys that real quick. If you're new to crypto, there's what's called Bitcoin dominance. You see, this is Merlin, the smartest way to track your crypto. So it's a company we own, right? You can set up your exit strategies. You have the whole market picture here, all your assets. Okay. So you see the market cap right now, or total, we'll talk about this, all three of these. This is total market cap. We're at 3.4 trillion. This is interesting. The global markets, or the markets are about $44 trillion. So we have, this is crazy. There's about 41 trillion that needs to be tokenized, guys. That's how much growth you have ahead of you. So get out of your short term. That's how much growth you have ahead of you. This is exciting, guys. You're only at 3.4 trillion. Can you imagine? And some are saying this could double and triple in this bull run. So what that means is that means more money's coming in. When more money comes in, your assets go up. This is how early you are. 3.4 trillion. The markets are at 44 trillion. So that's how early you still are. Okay. Then you have BTC, Bitcoin dominance. I don't know if you guys see my arrow. You see 56% right now. When you see Bitcoin dominance and there's 32,000 coins, that's crazy. That's going to go down dramatically. That's going to collapse quite a bit when regulation comes in. So when you see BTC dominance go down, the altcoins start to go up. Okay. So the profits from Bitcoin start going into altcoins. Okay. So my strategy is very fundamental, very long term. I would say it's more of a, I don't know if this would be the right thing. Maybe comment down below me. I don't think be like a swing trader. Okay. When it goes up, I have exit targets on the way up. So as everybody's trying to get rich quick, boom, I'm selling you my crypto. I pull it down the risk pyramid. I ensure, compound, grow. Get a little bit more silver, put money on the sidelines. When it panics and everybody's running, I buy. That's it. Super, super simple strategy, right? I have a long term. So I hope that I'm attracting people that are in that long-term fundamental, or are thinking about retirement, or thinking about sitting on their rocking chair with their grandkids and having that ranch. And, that's the type of people that I want to be around, because I'm not around the get rich quick hype thing. It just doesn't work. It never works. I've been around for 40, coming up on 49 years. I've been there, done that. It doesn't work. Okay. So me and my family, we're long-term, we're fundamental. We make slow moves with our money. We don't make quick decisions with our money. But we do know this portal has been open where you can make a large amount of money in a short amount of time in crypto. And doubling this is crazy, like XRP specifically. I mean, how much has it gone up? I mean, this is let's see. I mean, these returns are insane, guys. I'm looking at this. I'm not going to show you this in my personal portfolio here, but if you look at this, it's crazy. If I look at the overall asset value, it's gone up since I've owned it 356%. Crazy. My BTC, I got in a little bit later. My dollar cost average is 51,000. It's gone up 91%. My XLM has gone up 500%. Where can you get that type of return? It's unrealistic. That's why I'm strategic in pulling profits in the bull run. But I'm also not silly to hold 50% forever and 100% of my Bitcoin. So the Bitcoin strategy, right? I guarantee you they're going to pull Bitcoin underneath the treasury. If they don't, I'm okay eating crow on this one. If they do you realize even if you own like 0.1 BTC, I mean, you own a little bit of BTC, you could be potentially setting yourself up for retirement. You're going to own something that's just going to keep going like this, keep going like this. So I'm transmuting my US dollars into a deflationary asset. So I'm going to share with you one more strategy, and this is what I'm doing, but I'm just saying this is like, again, this is just my paradigm. I'm sharing with you guys exactly what I'm doing. I don't want to hide anything. So we have 6 companies. Okay. So we run cash flow through the businesses and things like that. Of course, we have more cash flow for our businesses. We have to, payroll and all that stuff. We have the buildings we pay for and all that. On my personal side, if you saw my bank account, I am cash poor. There's no money in my bank account. Debts and non-negotiables, I've gotten down to like minimal to survive, right? And that's all I keep in my bank account. Any extra money in my bank account is going into BTC, XRP. That's for me personally. My expenses that I use to daily expenses, groceries, things like that. If I can't do it through my business, okay, if it's not a business expense and it's a personal expense, I actually transfer into USDC on Coinbase. I use my Coinbase debit card. So I'm transmuting it from fiat into USDC, which is a stable coin. It's stable, right? And then I transact on my Coinbase debit card and I'm getting cash back in crypto. So I'm making money on my fiat in crypto. So when I buy gas, personal gas, or I buy personal groceries, or I buy clothes, I'm getting 0.5% and it rotates through the different cryptos back in crypto. See what I'm saying? Like, this is the greatest time in human history where we can literally be our own banks and make all these decisions. Now, that was a lot of information, and I just wanted to talk to you guys today and talk personally about this on my exact strategy. So hopefully you got from this, number one, this is exciting times. Number two is you're very, very early. Number three is you have to develop a long-term mentality. Okay. If you're in a get rich quick mindset, you're going to get wrecked 100% of the time. And number four is make sure once you set a plan, stick with it. Stick with it. And number five, do your own research. Very important. Okay. All these decisions I've made is off of I've devoted my life to this deep research, a deep understanding of what is coming in the future. And I stand on those. If the ship goes down, the captain goes down with the ship. So I think that's really important too, is make sure people you're around are speaking from truth. Okay. That they're speaking from what they're actually doing. That's really, really important. So that's what I got for you guys today. I just wanted, because the messages are flooding in. So I figured it would be better just to talk and talk things out so I can try to answer as many questions as I can. I want to give out as much free information as I can. I also have an education section of our YouTube channel completely free. But if you do need additional support, I want to give you a big warning first. Huge warning. I'm not ever proactively DMing you. That's not me communicating with you. We do not have a crypto trading platform. I do not have any type of crypto trading platform. Okay. We have Merlin, which is a crypto tracker. It is an exit strategy app. It has nothing to do with trading. We don't help you make money in crypto. Okay. That is not me messaging you. Never send anybody money pretending to be me or my team. Okay. Number two, QFS accounts are a scam. Don't send anybody your crypto saying they're a QFS account. You have to protect your money. That's a scam. Don't do that. Okay. Very, very important. Don't ever send your money, your crypto to somebody saying they're going to double it. Okay. If you ever see Brad Garlinghouse or Elon talking about that stuff, those are fake. That's all fake, fake, fake. They're using AI. Okay. Hold your crypto. Ask a shitload of questions before you ever give anybody your crypto. Ever, ever, ever. Just if it feels weird, it is. Doesn't make sense. Okay. What I do have for you though, because we get hundreds of messages. So I do use cash value life insurance. Okay. Very important part of my strategy. What I do may not work for you. So I'm getting all these messages about it. So what I set up is down below, you fill out the needs assessment in this video, or in my social media platform, click the link needs assessment. I want to be very clear on what this is. It's around cash value life insurance. We can teach you how to protect your family. We can show you how we use cash value life insurance. But what's more important, it's not what we do, what you do. We'll look at your needs assessment. My team will sit down with you on a Zoom call and they'll do a retirement strategy planning for you. Okay. Because not everybody's the same. Age dependent, wealth dependent, all different things, where you're at debt wise, savings wise, and we'll walk you through that strategy. You will never send my team member money directly. It's completely free. We don't get paid by the client. It's free. Okay. So be very careful. Number two is I have my academy. I've helped 9,000 people get their shit together. 9,000 since 2020. I don't play games. 120-day challenge, locked in. Subconscious mind programming, goal setting, creating a plan, budgeting, getting ready to go over the next 4 months. community, Q&A calls. You feel supported. You're part of a like-minded community just like you. You can ask questions. Okay, get in our tribe, get in the vibe. We are going to rise together. Okay. But again, that's in the description video on my social media platform. Remember, guys, we do not invest people's crypto. We'll never ask you to send us money. Be very careful with that stuff. Okay. So hopefully this video helped. I felt it was just better to speak from my family's heart to yours. You guys remember, for me, present CEO is God. I walk with Christ, and I love you unconditionally. I love you very much. I'm super grateful for you. And let's get after it today. As we always say, warriors, let's get your shit together. Let's go.